For those of you that are looking to save a lot of time and frustration putting some parts of your FishPro back together as far as the trim pieces go, I'm just going to make this short video to show you the things that I've learned that'll help save you some frustrations. It only took me a couple of hours of messing around and putzing around to figure out what was going on. Okay. So I guess we'll start with the storage locker. This right here, the storage locker. What you have to do in order to remove this storage locker is you have to elevate your hood. But in order to elevate your hood, you need to take off these shroud pieces. This one goes on first, and then this one goes on second, or you can take this one off and then take this one off. But that's the way you do. Move the hood back enough so that you can then take out the storage locker. If you don't remove these pieces, the hood won't be able to angle as much as you need it to. What I suggest you do is, if you do this, take a rope and tie it around your handlebar, and then if you're on your ski, go ahead and hook up that thing so it doesn't fall back down and knock you in the head. Okay, in order to remove it, what you have to do is you have to take off these trim pieces, and I'll show you how to put them back on. That's what started this fiasco of trying to do something with my GoPro, is how do you put these pieces on, or how do you get them off. There's some tricks to it. But let's talk about this. There's a number of screws here, 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 and then also these for the gas cap. When you take all this off, you take all the shroud trim pieces off, what you have to do to get this out is don't try and tilt it. Lift it straight up. If you try and tilt it, it's going to jam itself against the front here. So lift it, try and lift it pretty much straight up like this. You might have to jigger just a little bit to get it to clear this part. By the way, this right here is a piece of rubber that I've installed that acts as a water diverter. I don't know why they designed this thing to drain all the water that's trapped up underneath this waffle grill into the ski when you open up your hood. It drives people nuts. What you have to do is come in and silicone all these little drain holes, and there's some drain holes along here, and also I put this this rubber shroud, and that'll attach back down into here when the ski is closed up, and that makes the water drain back into here. Oh, there's a screw here you have to take off too. So let's talk about the installation of these side pieces and how to do it. This piece you need to put on first. You can see that you've got these detents here, these little knobby things. You can adjust them. I suggest don't adjust them, because if you move them too far down or too far up, it'll be loose. So you see these slots here, and those slots engage on these bosses here. And the trick to this is, you see this piece right here, this little notch here, this piece slides into here, and you can also notice this piece here slides into here, and you can also notice this nice little piece right here. What this does is, when this tang hits there, it allows it to move down and slide forward, but it keeps it from coming back. In order to get it off, for those of you that don't know, like me, that didn't know for 2 hours messing around with this thing, you have to reach up underneath here, and you grab that little ear right there and pull this down, and that allows you to move this to the rear to get it to slide off. So if you don't know that little trick, it can be real frustrating. You'll wonder what it's hung up on, and it's hung up on that thing there. Reach up underneath there and pull down. The next thing to install after you install this piece, you can see it's on there very fast. It's like, well, how does that get off of there? Once again, you have to reach up underneath here and find that little tang and pull the tang down, and then that will allow this to slide off. Pretty ingenious little design they have there. The next thing to install is this, I guess the speakers usually go here. I don't like the speakers because I don't use speakers, but I use this to tie down the rope and everything. But before you do that, you'll notice that right up underneath here, there's a screw, a plastite screw or whatever, bolt that goes in here that fastens this. So if you're trying to take this off, you have to remove this, you have to remove that bolt, and then you have to pull down on that thing and move this back. Just remember that bolt there. Once you put that bolt on, then this piece will fixture in appropriately, and then you tie it in like that, and then you can put on the other pieces up in here. So I hope that helps people understand how to eliminate some of the frustration with taking these trim pieces off.